This is Webiclass language analysis. Welcome back. By the end of today's lesson, you will be able to write a full analysis of the effectiveness of Nelson Mandela's personification of his country, South Africa. Just to remind you, all quotations in this lesson are taken from Nelson Mandela's inauguration speech in Pretoria on the 10th of May 1994. We saw our country tear itself apart in a terrible conflict. Well, don't forget today's lesson is all about personification. Now here, Mandela can see his country tearing itself apart in a terrible conflict, tearing itself apart. That is where the personification lies, because I can see vividly South Africa doing something active, tearing itself apart. Now, the country has been given personal qualities that make it look like a person or even an animal tearing itself apart. So I can see life having been pumped into the country South Africa. Can you see this just as I hope so. Now, personification leads to action. Now, so we see something which is lifeless, inanimate, doing something, acting, and action means movement. That is how personification works. You see, looking at a picture, still picture, it's not as effective as looking at the same thing in a video, you see, because the video is movement, we see life, so personification makes us see better. Now, the country, South Africa, has become personified. So I think Nelson Mandela paints a better picture of the country, what the country was doing to itself, tearing itself apart. Of course, what he wants to say is that the country had so many problems, the country was falling, disintegrating, but he says it tore itself apart. The personification makes me see the picture more vividly, makes me understand what exactly this man wanted to say about his country. Let's look at this. Newborn liberty. Now, after having torn itself apart for so many years, now Mandela can see liberty having been born afresh. Liberty is an abstract concept. We cannot see it, but here it is being presented to us as a newborn baby. Another personification, because liberty, which is something we cannot see, so abstract, now we can see in the form of a newborn baby. Now, the comparison I've always talked about. Now we can compare liberty to a baby that has just come into the world. Now, this personification makes us see better the sort of liberty, the new era that has dawned on South Africa, because we see liberty with life. Now, see the living qualities of a baby, just as I do. Yes. Does this make you understand better? Find the answer. I understand better what Mandela wants to say about liberty, and I hope it makes you understand better why and how Do you see how effective this personification is? Personification is always effective because it brings to life what has no life. It makes us see activity, movement, and that is why personification is always so effective. If what is being personified is abstract, the personification is even more remarkable because what is abstract we cannot even see. Now we can see moving and in full activity. The birth of a new world. All that I've explained about newborn baby, liberty, which is a newborn baby, is the same thing you can do with the birth of a new world. Of course, a new world. The new world is South Africa, which has been born, just the same way liberty has been born. The explanations I've outlined for newborn liberty is the same. You can apply to the birth of a new world. Look at your takeaway.
Are you not yet subscribed? Don't lose out. Join us in Webiclass. Share, ask questions, suggest and subscribe.